So, once again, I did play a bit more off stream since last time because I just wanted to wrap a bunch of things up. I did fight Crust King Khann. Full disclosure, because honestly, I'm not ashamed, and I'll explain why. I I did use a couple mods. Yes, I fully cop to that. I use a couple mods to just wrap up a couple side things. Uh, because I'm very tired. And if I feel like the game is not respecting my time and skills as a player, then I don't feel obliged to respect it by not cheating when I really feel like it. Now, I want to be very clear though, that was mostly to go wrap up a quest for an achievement and to fill bestiary entries. I did the crawl father summons fight. That I did vanilla, I did fair and square. And lo and behold, I actually kind of enjoyed that fight. I should have recorded it, honestly. It was pretty short and sweet. It was an arena boss fight though, which surprises me that I kind of enjoyed it, but I guess I was just so in the zone and channeling so much anger from Tuesday's session, I just got it like that. And it felt satisfying, so I did that, and I got, for my efforts, I got a little nest, a little craw nest, and so I installed it on my bell hub and bell hat, and it kind of passively gathers shards and rosary beads, which kind of pointless at this stage in the game. I guess it would be a bit more useful if you do it earlier in Act 3, but for me it's kind of like, cool, I guess. I did it. I did a thing. I got a memento for it. So that I did fair and square. I wrapped up a couple things. Yeah, for the bestiary, I use a mod. I do not give a shit. I have zero shame. Advice to everyone out there, to be honest, don't listen to what if you don't listen to what the hardcore gamers tell you. If it's a single play game and it allows you to enjoy it more, do whatever you like with it, honestly. Anyway, and then I went over back to the Sands of Karnak? Is that what that region's called? Sands of Karak, sorry. I went up the Coral Tower in a dream memory. I started to do it vanilla. And then I realized there were 3 arena fights. Then you can unlock a shortcut, and then there's a 4th. I'm just done with that. I'm very, very done with that. So I did those, modded, and then I have this mod that you can activate and deactivate at the press of a button, and then I just deactivated it for the actual boss fight. So I did the actual boss fight against Crust King Khann, fair and square, vanilla. That was all me. It wasn't particularly difficult. But all these arenas, I don't give a shit. I don't have that much pride, quite frankly. I just wrapped that up. So that was that. I recorded that little boss fight and the very first arena because I did those fair and square. So I'll just insert them now in the VOD for YouTube. I'll put timestamps if you just want to skip that and see the rest of the VOD that I'm not going to. I don't want to be so negative about Silksong because there are many things about it I do love, but I just think there's a lot of BS with the combat in this game. And I'm just kind of done with it. And even the Carmelita fight, when I went over it in editing, I think a lot of it was down to pure luck. I don't think I earned that victory, quite frankly. I mean, I did it, I beat her, but I don't even feel like I earned it because a lot of it was just pure RNG, so it's kind of like, okay, cool. And that's just kind of a sucky feeling. It's a sucky feeling, especially considering I 112%ed Hollow Knight on my own. Pure skill, learning the moves, and on a fucking keyboard too. I didn't even have a controller at the time to play it. I used my keyboard to play Hollow Knight, and I 112%ed it. I was able to do that. I 100%ed 9 souls just recently. No cheating, nothing. But with Silksong, I got so tired of the BS that fuck it. I did a tiny bit of cheating to wrap up some side content. Fuck it. But I'm big enough to admit that. Because again, I have absolutely no shame about it. But again, to be very crystal clear, this is unmodded. This is, like, I've done 98% of the game unmodded, and the last remaining 2% will be unmodded. I will earn that 100% completion. And I basically now only have 2.5 things to do. I have a boss to fight right here in Farfield, so I already, parked myself here. I have a boss to fight to get the final mask shard, which is required for completion and for the achievement. And then basically the true ending of the game, which will entail another boss fight. And going into a dream, I think. And along the way, I will also complete the bestiary. So that's basically what's left of the game. I don't know if I'll wrap all of that up today. It will depend on how bad the bosses get. I feel decently confident that I will be done with the game by the end of this week. And then we can move on to something else. Alrighty, so... Wait, what do I have to do again? I should probably focus a little bit. So this is the thing that will give me the last mask shard. Track the one who stole Gilly's keepsake near the Bell Shrine between Deep Docks and Farfields. This is it as far as I know, so I just need to look around and sniff out the critter. I'll probably pull the sound back up a little bit. Like this. Sorry. Yes, that should do it. Okay, so... I'm looking for something to track, presumably. I did not look this up, I'm just gonna find it on my own. But is it... I mean, I assume this was the right Bell Shrine. Because it is a Bell Shrine, and it is between Deep Docks and Farfields. Maybe it's the other way, though. I'll just look around a bit more, see what's what. No. Oh, actually, another thing I did, without using any mods, actually, to be clear, I did it fair and square. I beat another mini-boss, and it has to be one of the... Okay, from a ludonarrative perspective, its design makes sense, and so that's why I'm not too mad about it. I was mostly laughing about it, but I fought what has got to be one of the most idiotic mini-bosses I've ever encountered in a game. Plasmified Zango. So you go back to the Wormways, and they've been infested with the plasmium plants, critters, you know, the stuff they ported over from Hollow Knight. And you go back to the alchemist's assistant, and you gather some more plasmium for it. Him, he, she, whatever. I did that. I rounded up some bestiary entries at the same time, and then I got this for my efforts. I don't even use the plasmium stuff, but okay, I got this. But then if you go down and to the left, the actual alchemist is just bopping about as a plasmium zombie. So, it's a very mindless fight, and again, from a narrative perspective, it does make sense. That little bug basically kind of ecstasied their brain into oblivion with the plasmium. And so it's just kind of bopping about, just vomiting plasmium blops, and then kind of charging at you like a critter on steroids. But it's not even like it's not clever. It's just a tank. I had to like hit it 50 times. So it took a long time to take down, but it wasn't hard. Like it wasn't hard to avoid the projectiles. It wasn't hard to avoid the actual mini boss. It just took so long and there was no art to it. It was just pouncing on it with my needle. It was very, very, very stupid. But I'm not mad about it. It's just kind of like, okay, it kind of makes sense from a storytelling perspective, but it was very stupid. Okay, where are these? I don't think they're here. Maybe on the other side then. Here? I'm assuming I'm looking for tracks, right? Oh, you again. Fuck's sake. Oh, and don't mind the rosaries. That's an artifact of the mod, unfortunately. I'm not even using them anymore. I have nothing to buy, so I kind of like honestly don't care. That. It is that bell shrine, right? Like, did I get that wrong? Track the one who stole Gilly's keepsake near the bell shrine between Deep Docks and Farfields. Well, down? Hello? Where is this big predator? Surely this is too far away, right? Do I have to maybe use my needle in? Hello? I believe what the thing I'm looking for is part of the Scar tribe, but I'm not seeing anything. Ow. Oh wait, no, my bad. My bad. This was still on. Mea culpa. This is now off. Near the bell shrine. Well, yeah. I have to be too far away, right? Ow. Maybe it's in that room? Oh, no, don't use this, use this. Nope. Heh. No. my god, where is it? Where is this stupid boss? Ow. Why am I bothering with that, actually? But then there's an... Maybe it's this... Maybe it's the one underneath. Maybe I'm just being an idiot about this. Because this is... I didn't think it was a bell shrine, but maybe it is. Oh, wait! Wait, what? Those leaves are new, right? That wasn't there before. Okay, I think I'm in the right place now. Whoa! What in the shit is that? What was that? Whoa! What the fuck? That... what? Okay, I think it's probably in this room. Ew. Ah, there we go. Oh. Oh, no, could you not? Could we not? Oh, buddy, no. Buddy. Oh, shit. No, could we... Ouchie, ouch, ouch, ouch. Dude, I'm actually busy. Do you mind? I swear to God if this thing's following me. Oh, could we not, dude? Like, honestly, could we not? Where? Oh. Ooh, oh god, that scared me. Wait, what? Why'd the trail end? So, up here then? Oh, my health is shit. No. Ugh. Damn it. What? Is this a new room? No, it's not. Oh, well, okay. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Oh, shit. Where is he? Or she? Can you give me some health? could use some health, actually. Where am I? Interesting. I wonder where it is. Oh, hey. I kinda need some health. Thank you. Yeah, okay, could we... Like, now I'm busy. Okay, like, in what universe is that close to the Bell Shrine, though? Oh, well, no, I guess, yeah, the trail starts outside the Bell Shrine. Okay, fair enough. But then I guess the better resting spot for this boss fight will be Pilgrim's Rest? Hey. Oh, is it just straight up going? Yeah, I saw that. Oh, hey, you guys. Do I want to... Yes, actually I do. I want to change... this? Question mark? I believe it's going to be a land guy, so... tax? I do like the tax quite a bit. So, I need to find the trail again. Because I lost it. This way? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Wait, I'm not sure. Maybe it's just another trail bit thing. No. So the shoot. Where was the last thing I found? No. Oh my god. Shut up. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Not interested, not interested. Oh, it is this way, okay. Oh, it's... wait, what? Where am I going? I'm going up. Oh, apparently I am. Where is this? Ouchie. Wait, so it is... Oh, hold up. It is back in... Oh, it is back over there. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess it makes sense, because it's kind of ant territory, isn't it? I don't like the noise they make. I'll let you hunt that thing. Eh. This way? Well, I mean, if I'm back here, I might as well use this frickin' bench again, right? I'm a little confused. I'm getting PTSD flashbacks. Then, where are you, mate? Where is this dude? Down here? shit, I've lost the trail again. Damn it. Or is it up there? Wait, ah, no, here it is. No. Oh, hey! Oh, we go down, okay. Ow. Rude. Oh, come on. So, where is this taking me? Okay. No! No! No, 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 no! Oh, that was very nice. Oh, God. That's the path to this boss? Huh? Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You got me good, I'll give you that. Hello. Oh, you. Oh, okay, okay. You're not friend. You're not friend. Very not friend. Whoa. Oh. Oh, could you not? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this even a little bit. Oh, this sucks ass. Okay, could you stop that? Oh, that's gonna be so goddamn annoying. What a bizarre boss. What the shit? What am I supposed to... Take some tack switch. Like, honestly, you're annoying. You're gonna use traps, I'm gonna use traps too. Fuck you. Ah, what? Okay, this is actually stupid. What in the hell is this boss? Okay, that's just a bit excessive. Oh my god, I'm so dead. If I could just heal once, that'd be nice. Oh my... I'm sorry, I'm just like... I'm not even mad about that. What? It's just so... What? It's just so gimmicky. Okay, I mean, it doesn't... Because it's not hard, it's just... This is a tool fight, right? Like... This is a tool fight. You just have to avoid the projectiles and just... throw tools at it, I guess. That's an odd one. That's a really odd one. Okay. Well, that's not a good crust for it then, right? Because... Do I just go back with old reliable? Do I use this? Don't really use the architect crest, but that would give me a lot of tools. I guess. Right? I mean, what else am I gonna... No, I do need this. What a weird... Like, legitimately, what a strange boss. Never really used this. Don't think he's consistently on the ground enough to use this. Wait, so how's this work again? It's like... That's RB, that... Okay, yeah, no. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. What a weird boss. So wait, where was it? Right. Then wouldn't it be... Actually, it would be... The other bench would be closer, would it be? I think so. Okay. Oh yeah, be careful. Wait, where am I? Oh, damn it, I don't have the compass. That's a tad annoying. Oh well. No! Oh, I did not get to do that! Am I going the right... Shit, am I going the right way? I have no idea where I am. I think I'm going the right way. If I'm not, I'm not. Oh my god, I have no idea where I am. No, ouch. Oh, this is. Oh no, this is. Oh, this was terrible. Terrible idea. Oh no, I should not have done this. Fuck. No, come on! Oh, this is very stupid. Am I even going the right way? I don't know. I don't actually know. Shit. I don't know people who pogo with this kind of press. It's absolute garbage, like... No, that's way worse as a save point. Shit. That is way worse. Or do I just use the Reaper Crust? Maybe I just use the Reaper Crest, actually, yeah. This is a sprinting guy, if you haven't seen him before. Chill dude. Yeah, okay, fuck it. No, I'm gonna use this then, fuck. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna we'll put the cock flies in, fuck it. Does that even make sense that sure, fine. Okay. Okay, that's much better. And now I know where I am. So I just go down. Here. Hello, it's me again. I'm gonna spam these bitches, I don't care. Ow! stop doing that, dude. Like, seriously. Ow. Ow. Rude. Rude. You know. What a stupid fight. Like, what are we doing, dude? Oh, no. Ow. Sorry. I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, sure, why not? That was weird, right? That was, what? Okay, I accept, whatever. Oh. Okay, that's a little serial killery, so I don't know about that. It's a... Oh my god. Dude. That's a bit fucked up. Did I... Oh, there we go. The hunt. Come to me. Yeah, I think you took it a bit far, mate, but alright. Pale prey, the last. Pale prey, the hunt. Oh. What am I doing wrong? It's a bit messed up though. Oh, there it is. How did I avoid that? How? Oh, right. Okay. Crustal. Okay. Nope. Okay, the bit messed up. Bit messed up. Alright. But that's done at least. Okay. Yeah, she our favorite babies. Woo. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute, though. I love you. Oh, look at them. Hello. Hello, you're so cute. We love you. So we're going back to Bellheart. What a strange boss. Mini boss. Whee! Yes. Woohoo! Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 10 now. Yippee! Okay. Alright. It is now time to go back to the abyss. Yep. Gurr the Outcast, huge yet stealthy Scar, an expert trapper and master of the undergrowth. His tracks and traps, it should have been obvious from the start. This old hunter sought to draw me in, but what reason drove him to test himself so brutally? That answer, I suspect I shall never know. Oh yeah, only one journal entry left. This one. Okay. So back to the snail shamans. Wait, let's do triple check. 99%, yep. Getting there. Getting there, getting there. There's actually one thing I might do before the very end, we'll see. What time it is. Hello. See, that's where I love this game. The work that goes into the NPC characterization. Like, you know me, but I guess I took the little snail shot by surprise. It's just like, oh! It is time, shamans. I have the hearts. Enough as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes?
Aye, we're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know, and all about to burn for Falum's saving. I'll warn you, old one, this first part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there, deep as needed. Now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the dice and we'll begin.
Which days am I missing? Oh, over here. No? Well, oh, there we go. Oh, I had to do it directly after talking to them. Red memory. Okay. Which way do I go? This way, I assume. Whoa! Oops. Okay. Oh no, I have my oh, that's annoying. Oh, okay, that's sucky. Why can't I just use my Reaper Needle? Like... Child born pale. Warrior, queen. Watch, wait, pray. Hunt, seek, slay. Child born bound. Hunt, seek, slay. It's just going to repeat now. Warrior, princess. Childborn pale, okay. Well, we are the daughter of the Spider Queen and Pale King from Hollow Knight. The big... Well, whatever it actually was, I'm not even sure it was technically an insect. It was a thing. Eldritch bug god, I don't know. Hello! Hello, hello, welcome in. We are in the Red Memory. I have acquired the final mask shard. It was a very, very silly boss fight. I'm recording, so if you want to see that later. And now I went back to the Snail Shamans, and so I'm in the Red Memory. Oh, look at all the spooters. They have really big heads. Oh my god, it's haunted as a child! Show us your craft, child. Oh, she's so cute! Oh, look at her, you baby hornet. Show it splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than worm. Well, again, I don't. Let me guess. Spoiler alert for Hollow Knight, but Worm is the white worm was the king of Hallow Nest and is Hornet's father. Oh, she's so cute though. It is indeed a memory. I'm assuming we go there, or maybe not. Ah, this way. Wait, what? Oh, maybe I need to use my needle? Watch, wait, pray? Is that the same? No, that's the same stuff. Wait, so... Like, oh, no, no, no. So... Do I go... Oh, maybe... No, I don't think I go up. Ah, okay. No! No! What, is that it? I kinda hate that I just... Why do I have to use this stupid needle? That's the worst pogo. Wait, what? Am I lost? just fall down. Okay, that works. Oh! Oops. Oh. Interesting. Is that Hollow Nest? Wait, that's Hollow Nest. Oh shit, that's cool. Wait, what? We're back. I'm in Hollow Nest? I am! I'm in Weave Nest. Holy shit! Okay, that's cool. See, I like this kind of storytelling stuff. Like, I'm in fucking Weave Nest. Let's go. Wait, what's over there? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at baby hornet. Is that?
Ignore them, daughter.
They're whispers. Oh wait, what kind of voice do I want for her? Something noble. Ignore them, daughter. They're whispers. Greater, grander, weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them, you might see it. Another hope beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother, before the mask, before I lay forever in duty. Oh. So that's Spooter Queen. Oh, look at little hornet though. Okay. Oh, no, so not that way. Do we go up? Apparently not, no. Do I fall? Nope. Oh, this way. Well, I guess we fall down again. Whee! Ooh. Boop. Oh yeah, that's the hive! That's the hive from Hollow Knight. Oh, cause yeah, the hive queen I think has a relationship with us, doesn't she? Ooh. Yeah, that is the hive. Interesting. She's small. Watch that fingers. Yeah, she's small. She's really cute as a kid. Oh, she trained with the Hive Queen. That's right. Good, better. Yet still you will need to be faster. In time they will come for you, those who fear your nature and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. And that's why she's named Hornet, I guess. Why is the... sound... Is this sound being weird? Yes, she trained in combat with the Bee Queen. Interesting. I like this lore dump we're having. It's not even a lore dump, just a lore. Okay. I thought there was... No! Oh, I should have used the clock. guess we're going down because we're going farther... No, not farther back in time, but like deeper into her psyche? Or maybe there isn't any meaning to the geography of it. But... So we're gonna... Oh, this is the White Palace! Oh shit, I recognize it! Let's go. Oh, we're gonna meet Papa then. Oh wait, because I need these. Can I not access my beast? And that's the music. That's the White Palace theme, but modified slightly. Oh, this is cool as shit. I love the game again. Cool. And the White Palace theme is itself a variation on the main Hollow Knight theme. We're totally gonna meet Dad, aren't we? I know, this is absolutely the White Palace. Oh, so cool! We're doing some platforming, just like is required in the White Palace. Oh yeah, there he is. Right? Oh! Oh, her! His wife! Alas, Spider's child. Yeah, I guess technically he cheated on his wife to have Hornet. Question. I'm not really sure on the timeline with that. But that's the pale lady, I think. For our ways you will think us harsh, you will think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of your wish. Oh, look at Hornet's cloak. You're wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Wait, how old is Hornet? Strength, in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider, so much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become, who knows clear our desire and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Oh. Witness the first light. The only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong, wrested from this remembrance, burn yourself free from our sad fate. Yeah, if you've played Hollow Knight, this is a very significant moment. I can't really explain it fully, but this is very significant. Oh, but so we didn't meet with the Pale King? There we go! Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory, its pale light wards against the void. Oh. Oh no! Oh, the Snail Shaman's dead. Or just... Oh no. Ethereal flower plucked from a deep and distant memory glows with soft pale light that wards against the void. Oh yeah! I completed the Hunter's Journal. Let's freaking go. We need to go visit New before anything else. Wing mold. False fly with a rune-etched shell. A tortured mix of soul and void is caged within. A crude construct of my father's fallen domain. Only a fool believes that void can be fashioned to do their bidding. Okay. I'm a bit worried about the snail shamans. Guys! Oh no, they died! Oh. I can rest. Okay. Well, this is it then. Endgame. Because... completion 100%! It's time to wrap this up! First we go see New. Okay, that is priority number 1. I'm gonna do that first. I do actually know what I'm supposed to do. Last dive into the... oh yeah, no, I need to go back to the abyss, okay. I see Carl. Hello! And the babies. Oh, they're so cute. Fastest way is Greymore, I think. Because New isn't Greymore. Look at the baby, it's just so cute. You're such a good boy. And you should go bit. Oh, I don't know what you are, I don't care. But you and your babies are adorable, and I love you. Jumpies, jumpies. Whee. Whee. Okay. New. I'll finish the thing. Hello.
Come to rest here, Miss Grown-Up? Then let New see our journal, for she's eager to see your cuts. Wow! Miss Grown-Up! Your journal is bursting with every sort of creature. Overflowing! Surely we can call this complete. To think that such a task could even be done. So clever is New to have set such a fierce predator onto the work.
These vast lands hold so much life, and to catalogue it all has taught me greatly. It is an effort worth continuing even after I leave this kingdom.
Oh my, such a hunger is worthy indeed. You and I are of accord, Miss Grown-Up, hunters both. Our methods are different, but our appetites have become very similar. New has for you this token, a symbol of all your efforts, and a marker of your true nature. It carries with it her sweet, sweet smell.
Okay, I'll let you have that one, sure. Woo! Hunter's memento.
And now, Miss Grown-Up, the task is done. New must be away. But do not be sour. Just think. Farloom is only one land. So many more must hide out there, full with beasts and scents and tastes, all waiting to be discovered. Oh no. For New, her journey is only at its start. And for you, Miss Grown-Up, New wishes to your happy hunting, much and more.
Oh, thank you, New. Oh, well, farewell, New. Book speed. I'm gonna pop by Belhard again, just real quick. To look at the mementos. And then down to the abyss we go. Oh, we should visit Sherma one last time too, actually. Okay, we'll do that too. Our little house. Very cute and cozy. Seal symbol given in recognition of a true hunter, stamped in sticky goo. Hero's memento, heirloom of village lost to Farlam's haunting. Conjoined heart, enlivened heart of the Green Prince. Its beat is sharp and clear. Craw memento, iron emblem of the Court of Craws, absolving the bearer of all crimes past and future. Surface memento, worn ornament of the nameless town hive of Farloom. Grey memento, engraved crust stone, worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember till time, life in you. Yeah, I'm just missing 2, but maybe I'll do that on my own at a later point. We got all the cylinders. We didn't get all the lore, sadly. Ah, but we got everything here, all the materials. Okay, cool. Sweet. She can have a little nap real quick. Okay, we're gonna go see... actually, we're gonna go see 2 people. We're gonna go say bye to Chakra. And not die in the process. Yeah, I just want to say, Hi! The time is close, Chakra. The cost was grave and the challenge steep, but I have claimed a power that can put end to this disaster. Genda, this is good. Hornet-wielding needle, essential. My own strength has near reached its limit, and the dark husks continue their assault and seizing. Take your final action and let us all see the end of this. Here, here. Seek swift to calm our crying land, hornet-wielding needle, and know that I shall remain here to stand against these husks gone dark. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Shadow. Okay. Bye! And then... Shadow. And we're gonna see Sherma real quick. I mean, I have to. We also gotta give her hope, because she's been holding out in that refugee camp up top. They all must be very, very scared. Wait, where is it? First shrine, yeah. Whew. Oh, she's so cute.
Red Maiden, you have some great task ahead of you, do you not? If so, then I fear the time of our final parting draws near.
You sense it true, Sherma. I shall soon descend to the darkness below the kingdom and quell the source of Farloom's rending. If that task is achieved, my future may take me far from Farloom, but know I have faith that you will hold these books together and see them prosper. Oh.
Ah, in truth, I'm still only a fool, but I'll hold dearly to your faith in me. That warmth will help me to endure whatever challenge lies ahead. Now let me pray for you, dear friend, and may my hopes follow you into the deepest darkness and beyond.
Ah! Okay, that's gonna make me cry. Oh, you sing it, bro. That's so cute. Rude. Let's turn that up. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay. Book speed, little Sherma. I have to go now. Oh, look, she follows me. That's so cute. You'll be fine, Sherma. You'll go to the bug. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. That was well worth it. That was well worth it. She kept on singing. Just keep singing. Okay, so what's the quickest way to the abyss? Let's to deep docks, and then we'll take the bell down. No, Carl and babies, I'm gonna miss you so much. Wait, actually, let me check them out. Yes. It is. Wait. Yeah, deep docks it is. Okay. Okay. Take us away, crawling babies. Oh, look at the babies, they're so cute. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you. I love all of you. Oh, I wish I could pet you all. Okay, bye. It's time to finish this. Oi, who's that? Whoever's down there, if you're feeling mad enough to try and travel, best meet me up at the controls and we can Wait, again? Really? Wait, what? Hello? Oi, oi. Miss, hello? I see you survived, somehow. Thought that last plunge must have been your end. It was not. I survived the fall and managed a treacherous return. For the diving bell's failure, the risks were clear to me. The fault lies not with you. Aye, as you say, this bell's old, and time has a way of breaking things, even as fine forged as this. And see below, for his failure, I've been working hard at improving the design. Your last journey ended up being a valuable test. Good. The return path is long close to me, and your bell is now needed again. Again? What if you're game enough to try a second time? A shell shield's been fitted, and the bell's like new, very new. If you're planning another descent, head down, holler, and I'll get you going. Bug speed. Holler when you're ready, miss. The upgrades are done. That bell's as ready as it'll ever be. Oh, we get seatbelts. That's cute. Hello? Well, this time we didn't crash, at least. Oh wait, I probably want to rest, actually. So I'm not sure what manner of boss I'm going to fight. I kind of know who I'm going to fight. I'm not really sure what she'll be like. So I'm not really sure what strat I want to use. I want to go, like, Unga Bunga mode with the Wanderer Crest? Or do I want to use tools? I don't know. Maybe just stick with this one for now. Yeah, well, I can always change. Okay, so where am I going? I'm going, oh, okay, down, down, down. Oh, but there's a bench right before where I need to go, so that's good. Okay. Child, I hold the means to descend. Let us meet one final time and quell this black ruin of our making. Oh, there she is.
Who are you hoping you'll find down there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer.
She said it. Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain.
Then why hold even this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, spider. Join us in my drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow soul. Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades, and I have seen wonder behind its dangers. But always, child, I remain a daughter of Hallownest, and the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. Time to swim in the bad goo. Buck speed! Nope. Oh, the music's nice. Give me them violins. Gooped up on a Thursday. Well, we truly are in the heart of darkness. Whoa. Oh, there she is. Whoa. What is she? Okay, we need to study what she's doing. You hit. You block. Oh, she jumped. She jumped. Oh, that hurts a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. She's on the ground a decent amount, so tax could probably be deployed, I guess? I don't think I'll be healing near her, so maybe the explodey healing is not particularly useful here. I just want fast healing? I want speed. She's like darty and stuff. Let's do this again. Whee! Wow,
hard. Gosh. Am I even touching? Like, it's actually... Yeah, the lace music is good. I can turn it up a bit. I'm just trying to figure out her moveset. Well, actually, I think fast hits are the way to go because there are many opportunities to hit her, so when I do have an opportunity, I want to land in as many hits as I can, I think. Everyone's screaming. Shit. Bitch. Oh, fuck me. No, 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 no. Ah, damn it. No, that's not it. That's not it. I forgot to deploy my tax. My tax. I need to do that. Okay. phase 2. Whoa! Eh. Let's see. I'll give it like maximum 10 tries or like half an hour, 45 minutes. And then if I don't do it, it's like fine, I don't care. I've already done it once. This is just for the crowd. Hey bitch, it's me again. I'm just calm. That was okay. Well, alright, you doing? She may have. Starblade, number 1. Starblade. Taking damage, bitch. Oh, see, that's fine. Again. Oh, big. me twice in a row. Not acceptable. I did it, lads! She's supposed to come back. Wait, hold up. Let me put this out back on. I can't stress enough how much of a difference it makes. Honestly, the quiet. The quiet, I don't know, the quiet just allows me to kind of stay calm. But I will say what helps with this fight is trying to stay in the center and not trying to move too much. You want to try it, and that's the night. Hey, buddy! Oh, he saved us. You could have helped earlier, though, just saying. But yeah, if I'm trying to deconstruct the fight, mechanically, I would say it does help to stay in the center of the arena as much as possible and just kind of try and let her come to you as much as possible, although at times you just kind of have to avoid flying projectiles, and then when you have the saw blades, you're gonna have to run to the sides of the arena. But as much as you can, try and stay calm, basically, and stay in the middle, and I think pogoing helps a lot with this fight. Oh, sorry. She do got a thick booty, though. Sorry. Not sure why she's laughing, though. I mean, you're welcome for saving your life. I guess. Oh, that's right, I also get that ending. Because I got the Mr. Mushroom ending. Whee! I love this guy. He needs his own game. The mushroom itself is... That's just like in Hollow Knight, that's funny. The mushroom is tripping on mushrooms, I think. Oh, they launched him. They launched him good. Yeet! Launched him into space. And there you have it, lads. I'm gonna preface by saying I still think it's a good game, and I do like it, and there are things I love about it. Overall, however, it is a bit of a mixed experience. If we're going to try and like structure this at minimum, so the music is great. What's his name again? Philip Larkin? Was that the composer? The composer did a great job again, although I don't know. I've seen people argue that the soundtrack of Hollow Knight is more memorable, distinctive, and I might agree with that, but I'm not entirely sure that that's entirely just due to actual preference. It might just be because it's like the first game of its kind I've ever played, and so that will automatically have a very strong impact on memory because of the emotional tenor of that kind of experience. So it's very hard to actually tell. I still think the soundtrack is beautiful. I absolutely love the Bone Bottom track. I think the Carmelita fight has a really nice soundtrack too. First Sinner I mean, First Sinner for me is one of the best boss fights in the game, just full stop. That is very cute, though. Extra special thanks to the Kickstarter backers and Seth Goldman. I think I've said so already, but if I didn't, Seth Goldman is like a teenage boy who backed Hollow Knight, but he was like, he had cancer or some other terminal illness, and he died before the game could come out. So they decided to like honor his memory by putting a boss based on a design he had submitted, because I think that was part of the tier he had purchased, and then naming it Seth, which is very sweet. Yes, game completion. As you can see, percentage 100%, time 108, and hours 53 minutes, so almost 109. I guess you can subtract the 5 minutes I took to redo the fight, but yeah. I find the tracks a bit repetitive, but it was still really good. Repetition isn't necessarily bad. Oh, no, I do agree. I think I might agree with the idea that I can't immediately name as many tracks that were memorable to me as I could with Hollow Knight, but again, I'm not entirely sure that that's not in part because of the fact Hollow Knight was kind of like the first time I ever played a game like that, so the emotional impact is automatically kind of more, it sticks out more a bit. I don't know. But so the music, great. I love the Carmelita. I didn't like the Carmelita fight. I liked her soundtrack. First Sinner, which is probably my favorite boss in the entire game, is definitely up there. Fire soundtrack with all them violins just firing off. I do like Hornet's main theme. I actually really like the Citadel, the like choral chambers soundtrack. And I know a lot of people say, oh, I didn't feel as odd when I entered Act 2 and the choral chambers as I did when I discovered City of Tears in Hollow Knight. But there, I'm not necessarily sure I agree with that. Actually, I think I know what they mean, because there's a way the space is revealed that is a bit more majestic and impressive in Hollow Knight. But I don't know, for my part, I actually like the opening of Act 2 and kind of seeing the Citadel going up, and I think the music is beautiful and really fits the theme of the Citadel, so I actually really like it. So music is very good. I really don't have any complaints. The art direction is gorgeous, is beautiful. I have no issues there. I don't know that I prefer it over Hollow Knight or I like it less than Hollow. It's kind of its own thing, but it's also in keeping with the style established by Hollow Knight. And like the designs of all the little bug characters, absolutely no disappointment there. So art direction, great. Soundtrack, great. Now we come into the more complicated territory of things. So it's strange, because for me, the story for me is on par with that of Hollow Knight. I can't say I prefer Hollow Knights that much, although I might give it a slight edge because of kind of the aura of mystery that is a bit more prevalent. But it's more a question of different kinds of storytelling, and they're not that fundamentally different. It's just Hollow Knight does the kind of Souls atmosphere a bit more than Silksong. But I mean, the stories are very similar too. Ultimately, the big difference is that in Silksong, the story is more alive. It's more present, because there is still a kind of civilization that is in the process of collapsing, whereas in Hollow Knight, the civilization has already basically collapsed, and they're just kind of little dregs remaining around, and then suffer things that happen in Hollow Knight. And I kind of like that about Silksong. In fact, it's a bit more directly alive. And when it comes to the main character, the player character of Hornet, I actually prefer Hornet to the Knight. And that again is by design. The Knight is supposed to be a kind of, he has a personality, but he's more personality-less than Hornet. And that's by design. There's a reason for that. So again, it's not objectively bad. It's not a question of objective at all here, right? In any case. But I do prefer Hornet as a protagonist. I think she has a lot of personality, and I like her. And then I think I prefer, with regard to the NPCs, I think overall I actually prefer the NPCs you get in Silksong to those in Hollow Knight. I mean, Sherma, and like, need I say more? No. There's Sherma, and then Chakra, And even the snail shamans. I mean, there are snail shamans in Hollow Knight, but here they're a bit more fleshed out. So, I actually prefer the NPCs overall and the player character in Silksong over Hollow Knight. And then obviously there's Carl. Carl is Precious Baby, and Carl's babies are precious babies. They're precious babies squared. Enough said. I like the stag beetle in Hollow Knight, but the stag beetle does not measure up to Carl and babies. No. Carl. Exactly. Let's see. Shall we go see Carl? Shall we go see Carl real quick? I can talk a bit more while Carl does little stompies. And I'm gonna use a mod that's like a teleportation mod. I'm just gonna be transparent about that because I can't be asked. Fucking just. Oh no, wait, actually I can do this. Hold up. That's cuter. Oh, of course it doesn't fucking work in the abyss. God damn it. Okay, fine. I'll do this then. Let's go back to Belhard. We have a little house there. And we go So yeah, again, to be clear, this is a mod. It's called a Firelink. It's called Firelink mod because it kind of uses the system in Dark Souls. Okay. And we can let them do stompies and jumpies in the background while I continue. Oh, there we go. Hello. Hello, you're so cute. Right. So, again, Carl, preciousest baby, and baby Carl's even more preciousest babies. So that I prefer in Silksong. For that I prefer Silksong over Hollow Knight. But then we have everything else, and everything else is, well, actually the exploration is pretty much on par with that of Hollow Knight, but the problem is that the exploration also comes with a lot of enemy gauntlets, or like really punishing platforming sections, although for me personally, I didn't struggle that much with the platforming. But I kind of agree with a lot of sentiments I've seen expressed by other people that Hollow Knight has more sections that are more relaxing. Silksong as a whole is way more like stress, and just intense, and it doesn't let up as much, including with the exploration and the platforming, if only because you never know if you're going to end up in another enemy gauntlet that's going to kill you and put you back, like, 10 paces back, or however long it is. And then the combat. For me, the combat is the biggest kind of sour note in my experience of Silksong. Because I maintain there's a lot of bullshit. And it's interesting because even my boyfriend, Christopher, because I discussed it with him at length, because he hasn't played any of these games, but he's played a lot of Souls games. He was like, well, it seemed like about halfway through the game you were like really enjoying it, and you were actually kind of like not really fully getting some of the complaints. And that is true. That is true. I fully admit that. About halfway through, or like at the 60% mark, that's when I really started feeling the tediousness, the bullshit, the fatigue from just the constant punishing of the combat and combat-related mechanics. There are a lot of bosses that did not feel satisfying to fight, where I didn't feel elated when I beat them, I just felt relieved. Basically, the image I'd like to go with is, I didn't get that spike of dopamine at the end, I just felt the cortisol receding from my body. And those are two different feelings. So relief rather than satisfaction or a feeling of victory. Even with bosses I did beat, I feel like a lot of it was down to RNG, more so than with Hollow Knight, so there was less satisfaction tied to that as well. There are less bosses I can point to as being like, wow, that was a great fight, especially compared to like Nine Souls, which I beat recently, which was a great Souls-like Metroidvania. Holy shit. And like the final boss of Nine Souls was amazing. It was hard. And it took me a while to learn it and finally beat it, but oh, I felt so good when I did beat her. And it's a fight I could see myself doing again if I replayed games, which is not really the case, but whatever. Well, it's interesting you bring that up. Maybe they should have ended it at 75%. So I do kind of feel that this game is a wee bit too long. And it could have used a bit more of the less is more design philosophy. I actually kind of, that's kind of what I feel. Hollow Knight just feels like a much cleaner, polished experience overall. And it is a slightly shorter game. With Silksong, I just feel like maybe... Also, the reason why it felt so tiring and tedious is because it is very punishing for a very long time, and it doesn't let up. It doesn't get better with time. Even if you get better at the game, sure, but you can get better at the game and there is still bullshit thrown at you. And so I don't mind a challenging game. A game that is hard. Again, it's amazing the amount of people that feel like they have to justify themselves by using this argument that, like, bitch, I played all the Dark Souls games. I played Demon Souls, I played Bloodborne, Elden Ring, the original Hollow Knight, Nine Souls. Because people just don't, oh, you don't like Silksong because you need to get good and you're not used to these kinds of games. No, there are people who love Souls games who still have criticisms of Silksong. You can have criticisms of something that is still good. But I've played Bloodborne, I've played Dark Souls 3, I've played Elden Ring, I've played Hollow Knight, again, 112%ed Hollow Knight on fucking keyboard, and I 100%ed Nine Souls, and I do think there's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit in Silksong with the combat and the way damage is doled out. I think my issue, see, that's the other thing, and I said this with Nine Souls, but I think I said this while playing Silksong early in the playthrough. Some people think Souls games are defined by being hard. I disagree. One of the reasons I like Souls games is also because of the way they tell stories and the kind of atmosphere they go for. Like, a Souls-like level of difficulty with a game about, I don't know, the French Revolution with nothing fantasy-related or nothing kind of Eldritchy-related, I wouldn't be fucking interested in playing that. I don't want to play a game just because it's hard. At least for me, there are other things that define Souls games. But okay, fine, a debate for another day. Still, yes. For me, the Souls games, there's kind of a line. There's a line between, like, challenging and sadistic. Or masochistic, depending how you look at it. Souls games are kind of good at, you know, weaving around the line. Or it's kind of the balance between punishing and rewarding. And my problem is I think Silksong at times loses that sense of balance. At times it goes over the line into just punishing for the sake of it. And punishing without having the balance of also being rewarding to the same extent. Also, as a completely tangential argument, when you want to teach someone to do something, so in this case, teach a player to play your game, psychology has shown us that positive reinforcement is actually way more effective than positive punishment. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, I mean, if you can make a punishing game, fine. But it also needs to be, you need that balance. And for me, Silksong lacks in places that balance. And to be clear, this is a complaint I have about Elden Ring as well. I think Elden Ring's it's a bit worse, but then I don't think I found it as tedious in places than I did Silksong. So, make of that what you will. So yes, I think my problem is not that Silksong is punishing in and of itself. It's how punishing it is. That's the distinction. And then also I think some of it is kind of bullshit and it makes it tedious. Again, if I feel rewarded after having completed a hard challenge, that's the goal. But then if I just feel like, oh fuck me, thank God this is over, this was so annoying, that's not the feeling you want. I don't want something that is hard and tedious. I want something that is hard and rewarding, and too often with combat, boss arena, like enemy gauntlets, boss fights, I didn't feel rewarded. And then eventually it turns into bitterness. I don't feel like my time or efforts or skills as a player were respected at times, especially in the later game. And it's kind of like, okay, at that point, just fuck you, then I'll cheat. I don't give a shit. Although again, I 100% of the game fair and square. But like, I never felt the need to cheat with the Hollow Knight or Nine Souls. Here it was kind of like, I just want to be done with the fucking game. And that's disappointing. Like, I'm kind of miffed about that. Even though there are things I love. Like, how can you not love Carl and babies, right? I love that. it was neat when I actually got bits of the story, or interacted with NPCs, or I had, like, interesting platforming sections, but there's so much, like, tedious difficulty and bullshit in between those good bits. And yeah, no, I do think it's a bit too long then. And my... Again, best wishes to the devs and to their future projects. But in this specific case, I actually wonder if they didn't work on this a bit too long. I think it cooked a bit too long. And you know what? You can overbake a cake. That actually does happen. You should absolutely let a cake bake. It needs its time. You don't want to open the oven. The metaphor here is that you don't want to have developer crunch or development hell. You don't want that. You want to leave that cake in the oven, leave it alone, leave it to bake. But sometimes you can overbake your cake as well. That's the opposite extreme, and I don't think the opposite extreme is good either. I think they actually, ironically, had a bit too much time with it, and maybe too much time within a very closed circle. Because I don't know. That's Silksong is like, oh, I have a nice slice of cake. And it tastes really good in a lot of... But then every second bite, there's a bit of cake that's really tough and kind of burnt. And maybe there's a bit too much cinnamon or nutmeg in it. And you're kind of like, oh, the flavor balance is fucked here. Like, that's my feeling with Silksong. So, this means that whilst... Actually, wait, no, I have another note about the combat. Because I've been reading a lot of opinions about Silksong. One thing I'm really surprised by, and I've not seen anyone else mention this, is that there is no invincibility dash in Silksong. And there is in Hollow Knight. And this is surprising to me because Hollow Knight basically has the moveset of the Knight, but then some things on top of that. The Knight, at some point, you can dash through enemies. And then you have kind of like an invincibility frame for like a couple seconds. And then after that you take contact damage again. Because there's a lot, I've seen a lot of digital ink spilled over contact damage. I don't like it either. And personally, from a purely logical standpoint, why would me just brushing up against a person or a little animal hurt me? Like, how does that actually make sense if you really think about it? Like, if an enemy had spikes or is covered in poison, pustules, things like that, okay, sure, take a mask of damage, or 2 masks of damage even with the later bosses, but I made my boyfriend laugh with this. I'm like, why would just brushing up against a dude's tunic hurt me? That doesn't actually make sense. I don't get that. But fine. At least in Hollow Knight, you can have this kind of invincible dash, and it's very useful at times and in some boss fights. And there is absolutely no such thing in Silksong, and I haven't seen anyone else comment on it. I find that really odd, because some people want the contact damage removed entirely, or lowered to 1 mask of damage. Those are perfectly valid options too, but if you want, I mean, I think you could leave the contact damage, but then again, give something to balance it out a tiny bit, or an option, like something she could equip to balance it out a tiny bit. I'm just kind of surprised that no one's mentioned that. That's the thing, it's kind of the lack of balance. Which then, yeah, it makes the game feel very unfair, and I've seen also people being like, oh, but it's part of the themes of the game, and the Citadel being like stingy. Oh yeah, because the whole fucking currency system, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. It's all well and good that you can use different crests and tools, but then if your tools depend on something that you run out of all the time, what difference does it actually make? I guess it makes a difference for boss fights, but then, I don't know, that's another thing. It feels almost like they wanted to reach for a more ARPG design with Silksong, and it doesn't, for me, personally, it doesn't quite work. So, I think I just got, it feels like they were trying to kind of do that, but it doesn't really work, in my opinion. Trying to, oh yeah, you can have different builds, but I don't feel like the game really incentivizes you to try different builds. And again, if your tools are tied into a fucking resource that is scarce a lot of the time, what's the point? Although personally, I didn't really ever struggle with rosary beads, because I just banked them a lot. Like I banked Geo in Hollow Knight too, but, you know. So that is also kind of like, rough around the edges. And so the argument like, oh, it's part of the theme of the game, and the Citadel is like bad capitalism, and like, I mean, technically sure, but then, hey, lads, okay, come on. I like the storytelling in these games. I do think they have themes. It's not that deep either. Sorry, not sorry. Calm down with that. And also, I'm sorry, it has fucking characters like Sherma. It's got the cute little bell beast. This is not a game trying to be fucking fear and hunger or pathologic if we're really going to go with like sadistic punishing games. I don't think that Hollow Knight was ever trying to be edgily nihilistic. I don't get that vibe from Silksong, so that for me is a kind of a weak argument. I think at times probably the devs, I don't know, I'm not going to ascribe intentions to them, but the game definitely feels punishing for the sake of it too many times, and trolly. And I'm kind of like, okay, fine. Again, if you say fuck you to my time as a person and my ability to do things, I'm gonna say fuck you by cheating a couple things, which I did to wrap up side quests. Sorry, not sorry. So that means I do like Silksong. I'll be very clear about that. There are things about it I love. But objectively for myself, this is the most disappointing game of 2025 for me. I'm very sad to say it, but it is the most disappointing. So, Silent Hill F is probably the worst thing I've played this year. But this is the most disappointing because I did have somewhat high expectations for it, given it is the Hollow Knight sequel, and Hollow Knight is a precious... No, sorry. I'm not saying people think it is a nihilistic game, but the kind of reasoning they give for it being so punishing only really makes sense if it's meant to be a story that's trying to hammer home a point about nihilism and cruelty and shit. And I don't think that game is that kind of story in any case, so it doesn't make sense to me as an argument. Sorry if that wasn't clear. But so yes, it is the most disappointing game of 2025 for me, because I did like it, but I think for me it could have been so much better. And I never expected it to be better than Hollow Knight. My hope was that it would be as good as Hollow Knight, and for me it is not. It simply isn't. Hollow Knight for me is still one of my favorite games of all time. This is not. So it's good, but disappointing for me. So final rating. 7 to soft 7.5 out of 10, which is good. In my rating system, a 7 is good. It's solidly good. To 7.5 would be very good. I'm still quite bitter about the last section of the game, but if I'm being generous and putting my bitterness in check, I could be like, yeah, sure, it's a 7.5 out of 10. But Hollow Knight is like, is it a 10 out of 10? Maybe, or like 9.5 rounded up to a 10. 9 souls for me, solid 9 out of 10. 9 souls for me, see, that's the other thing, 9 souls is better than Silksong for me. Just straight up. Like, the contrast between the two was so fucking violent when I picked Silksong back up. So no, it's not as good as Hollow Knight for me, it's not as good as 9 souls even. So yeah, 7 to soft 7.5 out of 10, which again is still good, but it should have been better. So it is the most disappointing game of 2025 for me. Also, can I just say, not that I'm that surprised because it's not that different from Hollow Knight, but the true ending is insanely disappointing all on its own. I kind of expected more from that ending cutscene. Maybe just a little flash glimpse of NPCs around Falloom that you've come to know and care about. Because again, I feel like in Hollow Knight is a more detached story, in my opinion. So it makes sense that the endings for that game were kind of have this vibe of being ambiguous and kind of semi-cryptic. But here I do feel like the story is a bit more character-focused, with characters you really come to care about. But the endings don't really fit, like, they're not congruent with that. And so I was kind of like, that's it? And it was cool to see the night. And it was cool to see bits of Hollow Knight in Hornet's, like, red memory sequence. I love that sequence. See, that's the thing that's sad. The bits about this game that are amazing. Like, that callback to Hollow Knight and establishing a continuity between the two stories, that was really neat. I love those little bits. And so seeing the knight in the ending cutscene was neat, but then that's it, and you just kind of see the ooze of the abyss, and then Lace is just fucking laughing. It's like, yikes. And that's it. And I'm kind of, oh, Mr. Mushroom was fun, but that's not the main storyline. I'm just, so yeah, like the ending itself is kind of disappointing. So yeah. I think that wraps up my thoughts about the game. Do I regret playing it? Absolutely not. No. I am miffed about how fucking bullshitty it got eventually, though, and I'm very happy I'm done with it and never touch it again. Well, I said I wouldn't play the DLC if there is DLC. I don't know. I guess I'll cross that bridge or not when I come to it, right? And would I recommend the game? Oh, that's a tough one. I would, but with massive caveats, which I think is probably obvious from just everything I just said. I would recommend Hollow Knight and Nine Souls without reservation to the kind of people I know who would enjoy the game. Obviously, with Silksong, it's like, I would, but with a massive asterisk. Which again, is kind of sad, which is why it's good, but disappointing. There seems to be like a Dunning-Kruger between people that really struggle with these games, so they make it all about the struggle and get good and can't comprehend. Some people play difficult games for the story and the difficulty is just kind of there. Oh, absolutely! Or even just that, like, you play for the difficulty and the story equally. But there does seem to be an opinion that, like, oh no, it's the difficulty before anything else. And I'm like, I'm not one of those people. And I know there are many Souls fans who, at the very least, value the storytelling and the difficulty equally. And again, as long as the difficulty is still fair and balanced. Because again, difficulty for difficulty's sake, I mean, if you're into that, valid, to each their own. I'm not. Again, I want the difficulty that leads to a dopamine spike. I don't want the kind of difficulty that just leaves me drained of cortisol. That's the biochemical metaphor I'm going with. But hey, we got Khann babies, so there's that to be thankful for. Cause they're fucking adorable and I love them. Look at you babies. I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. And it's, no, the real crime here, the real absolute crime that I cannot forgive the devs, they didn't put in a pet button. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just for that alone, it is right and proper that Silksong didn't win Game of the Year. Like, come on now! We're in 2025! The internet is a thing! Lots of people have pets and love pets, as is right and proper, and fucking Christ, you made a game with these adorable critters and you can't pet them? For shame! For shame! But so yeah. So here ends my journey with Silksong. And I hope all of you who accompanied me on it enjoyed it as much as possible. And so yeah, that's where I'll leave it with Silksong and my thoughts about it.